Hi mamas, welcome to my channel, Sacred Mom. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing for you multiple baby carriers, and I felt like this was an important video to make because I know for me and a lot of other moms, a baby carrier is so important. It acts like another set of arms when you're trying to get around and do things, and maybe baby doesn't want to be left alone, or maybe you just want to be closer to baby, whatever the case. And I know that there's so many options out there. If you're a new mommy, you might be thinking like, which one to get, So I hope today's video clears a couple things up for you. I have the Lillebaby Complete Embossed Luxe 360-degree carrier, blah, blah, blah. I mean, how long can you make your name? I have a couple different Ergo carriers. I have the Boba Wrap. I have a Ring Sling Wrap. And so at the end of the day, I just want to disclaim that baby does choose which carrier he or she prefers, no matter how much you're in love with the comfort or the look of a certain carrier. So you may choose which one you like, but baby's the boss, okay, with this one. And giveaway alert! One lucky viewer is going to be getting an Ergo 360 baby carrier, brand new, and the infant insert to go along with it. All you need to do for your chance to win this is to share this video with maybe some other mommies you feel might benefit from watching it. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment on this video, maybe tell me what carrier you preferred. And follow me on my social medias. I will link those in the description box below. Let's get started on the reviews. So just for fun, I wanted to show you guys actually my mom's baby carrier that she had. She either got it back in the 70s or the 80s. I don't know if she had it with me or my sister. But it's just so cute to see this. Just the difference of how things were made between then and now. This you just put around, you looped it through, and I assume this was an inward facing carrier, but I just thought I would show you that for fun. The first carrier I'm really going to review is the Lillebaby Complete Embossed Luxe 360-degree carrier. I'm tired of saying the name. Anyways, this carrier is actually pretty nice. I know a couple of mommies that absolutely just would die for this carrier. They just would vouch for it left and right and up and down. They just love this carrier. But it's not my favorite. I'll go through the pluses and the minuses. So first of all, the fabric is really nice. It's really soft. It's really luxurious. Look how fancy it looks with the emblem and the gold. I mean, this comes in so many different colors. I chose black. You can face baby outward or inward, supposedly without infant inserts. Now it says for inward facing newborns or infants that you roll up perhaps a blanket or a swaddle, and you tuck it into the front belt of the carrier. You sit baby on top of this, facing you, and put them in that way. And that's basically like the newborn insert. I feel like when you have a crying baby, the last thing you want to do is, maybe you don't have a wrapped blanket like nearby and ready, right? So the last thing you want to do with a crying baby is to grab a blanket, fold it up just so, roll it up just so, tuck it in just so, to get your baby in the carrier. I'd rather have an insert that is ready to go so that you can have a fussy baby like I have here. So you have a fussy baby calmed faster. The stiff bottom, the fact that it's like pretty firm, is uncomfortable for me, someone who's shorter, because it slides down past my hips. You know, it's like way down here, even when I have it tight. And I'll buckle it. That's a plus, is the buckle, honestly. But, so easy on, easy off, okay? That's a good thing. But if you're shorter like me, this might be a little uncomfortable for you, especially if you have a bigger baby like I do. And, you know, I do like this carrier. It's very nice. It just doesn't fit me well. This has a little hoodie for you to put up if your baby is asleep, or maybe if the weather isn't so shiny. I feel like it's not the most comfortable for my baby, and he doesn't prefer it.
This carrier does inward facing, forward facing, side, and back. In order to change the carrier from inward facing to outward facing, it takes a change in the straps like you see me doing here. The good thing about this carrier, I will say, is that for outward facing, the seating for it is narrower than some of the other carriers I have seen, which I personally think is better for baby. So that's my take on the Lillebaby Complete Embossed Luxe 360-degree carrier. I think it's a luxurious, very nice carrier. It just wasn't my cup of tea personally. Let's move on to the next carrier.
So the second carrier I'm going to review is the new Ergo 360 carrier. And this one has a clasp closing instead of Velcro. The older one, the older version has Velcro. It has adjustable seating for baby, so it goes narrower for outward seating and wider for inward facing baby. As well, it has the headpiece to cover up baby for nursing or sleepy time. And the top has two different buttons for outward facing and inward facing. The fabric is a little rough. It's kind of canvasy. It's kind of like Dickies pants, if you ever had those or felt those. And the straps are really thick. Why? Just why? Like, this is breathable fabric here. So this is all like mesh netting type fabric to keep baby cool. And it kind of defeats the purpose to have a cool carrier if you have these thick, hot straps. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. It does go on easy. It has an adjustable clasp in the back. And it adjusts easy. You can adjust this easy on the arms as well, the straps, and loosen it easy as well. You could fit a cell phone or keys or something small inside the little zipper that the headpiece fits in. There is no extra pocket in this like the Lillebaby. And you know what? It's not a bad carrier. It's just that this is not my favorite one, and it wasn't my baby's favorite one. For some reason, you know, this just seems a little different than the OG Ergo carrier. The old one, I will show you that in this video. It just seems a little bit better, and I'll get into that. But yeah, this wasn't mine and my baby's #1 preference, but it's not a bad choice, certainly. The bottom is more flexible than the Lillebaby, and it just fits me personally, a shorter person, better.
This carrier you can use in 4 different positions: inward facing, outward facing, side, and back. Here I am demonstrating how to attach the infant insert into the ErgoBaby carrier, and it is such a bonus to have this infant insert, let me tell you, but I will disclaim a couple things. I personally had to sit down to comfortably be able to put baby in my carrier while I was using the infant insert. The bottom of the infant insert does not completely attach to the carrier, so there is a little bit of wriggling around and it does take adjustment at times. So that's my personal take on this particular ErgoBaby 360-degree carrier. Let's review the next carrier.
Next, I'm going to review the Boba Wrap. This was actually the first baby wrap or baby carrier I got. I get the appeal of it. You know, before we had these fancy clasp-ons and all this and that, we had fabric to carry our babies in, or papooses. But this is not my favorite, and I'll get into why. This is just a lot of fabric. Okay, it's a lot. You want me to keep going? No, I'm not a magician. No, I'm not a clown. I'm just a mom trying to put on a baby. This is too much fabric. Okay, so you can watch the videos online, and the baby's just behaving so perfectly as the mother just matrixes this thing on. But in real life, when you have a crying baby, I feel like this is maybe not the best option, because once you have it on, once I had it on, if I took baby out, I would have to redo it for it to be like just right again. And I get the appeal of it, you know, I do. I see how it could work for someone. It just didn't work for me. And also, I want a carrier where I can get around and I can do stuff safely with baby. And with this one, I feel like I can't bend over with baby while it's on. I'm not even gonna put it on right now. Bye-bye. Okay, you can't like bend, you have to like, every time you bend over, I feel like you have to hold baby's head in order to feel like it's secure and safe on you. And I just don't want to be, if I wanted to hold my baby while I had a carrier on, then why am I even wearing a carrier? But is that me being harsh? I just don't like this carrier. I'm not even gonna put it on. I don't feel like dealing with 10 yards of fabric right now. The next carrier I'm gonna be reviewing is a ring sling wrap.
It's called the Nalakai Luxury Ring Sling Baby Carrier.
It's a beautiful wrap. It's a beautiful sling wrap. It has really nice soft fabric. It has a pocket in this side piece that hangs down here. It's just really pretty. This one was a little bit more pricey than some of the other ring sling wraps I saw available online. So I thought I would give it a try. And it comes in other colors. So it's, if you prefer a ring sling wrap, this is a great one. I see other moms, I have seen other moms that just really love their ring sling wraps. They just kind of, you know, always have an arm on baby. I personally don't prefer it because of the time it can take to adjust this just so that the baby's bottom is tight enough and the top is loose enough. And it really does take some figuring out and some time to get to know this wrap for you to get comfortable with it. And my baby didn't prefer it, but that was just us, you know. This might be the bomb for you. My baby did not like it. I really tried to have him in it because I like the fact that it's not so cumbersome like some of these strap-on baby carriers are. It's just a piece of fabric and there you go. But he didn't like it as much. I'll try and get him up here and show him in this for you. But also another point was that this bottom piece is supposed to, when they're inward facing, kind of hug their bottom. And I didn't personally feel like it was secure enough for me. And also, like I mentioned in the previous review, I want to be able to bend over and do things around the house or whatever when I have a baby carrier on. This didn't seem like the baby carrier to do that. This seems like the baby carrier that you want for just quick on the go, maybe taking a walk type of thing, but certainly not doing active work around the house, because you know, I have to hold baby's head when I'm bending over, and I just felt like it wasn't as secure as some of the other carriers that I'm reviewing on this video today. So there you go. I love you. So it's not a bad carrier, it's just not my cup of tea, that's all. And I know that other mommies really love their sling carriers, and there's no wrong carrier, no wrong decision, just preferences.
I do like how the Nalakai can serve as a nursing cover or at times as a back support for those times that you have to bounce baby to sleep and you just need that easy to put on, less than cumbersome, back supporting type wrap to put baby down. Let's move on to the final review.
Without further ado, I'm going to review my favorite baby carrier. This is the older version of the Ergo 360 carrier. It's the one with the Velcro attachment and buckle instead of just the buckle. I'll get into a couple of reasons why this one is my favorite over the other ones. First of all, and by the way, this is my baby Winnie. She is my older child. Baby had to go with daddy, so she's my stand-in. She loves being in this thing, but and I don't have it attached all the way. I just strapped her in really quick. But a couple of the things I like about this carrier is that it just seems like it's less fabric, less cushion, and I like that for mobility's sake. It's cooler and just easier, more pliable. The waistband is more pliable, which makes it more comfortable to get around. This part goes up or down depending on if baby is inward or outward facing. The seat can be adjusted to narrow or wide for inward or outward facing. There's a buckle clasp in the back, which is adjustable. So if you're not flexible like I am, it's easy on, easy off. Yes, it's a downfall that it's Velcro though. Let's be honest, it's loud to have Velcro when you are putting a baby to sleep. There's been a couple times I've just wiggled myself out of this one. But other than that, you have to leave the room and take it off with the sound of the Velcro if you don't want to wake baby up. So that is the downside to this carrier, but you know, both my babies chose this carrier as their carrier over all the other ones, and they're the boss. They just chose that this one was the one that they liked. It has also the zipper that fits the headpiece to go over baby's head for nap time or nursing time, and it can fit something small in there like a cell phone or keys if you like.
You can also, of course, use the infant insert in this ErgoBaby carrier as well.
It's easier, I feel, to have an infant insert rather than having to roll up a blanket or a towel and stick it in the waistband when you are dealing with an infant. So that is my take on this carrier. There's easy adjustable straps, 4 different positions, inward facing, outward facing, side like you see here, and I think you can do the back, but I don't do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it was a little bit helpful to you. I know there's so many carriers out there and there's no wrong choice to make. You could buy mine today. By the way, this is the one that I'm giving away, so don't forget, if you want that chance to get an Ergo 360 carrier, this one in particular that is my favorite with the infant insert, go ahead and I love you more.
I love you, baby.
I love you more, baby. Go ahead and share, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep in contact with me, like my social medias. I do want to hear from you guys, so leave a comment too on this video, or maybe if you have your own opinion on what carrier out of these carriers you saw today worked for you. So until next video, mamas, I will see you again.
Let's stay connected, mamas. Visit me online on my social medias or on sacredmom.com.